Hey guys, kinggath here with some mod news. Today we've got all sorts of stuff to talk about with Fallout 4 mods, but before we get into that, we're going to thank our patrons as you guys are helping us keep the lights on around here without dipping into pocket for all of the software as a service fees, maintaining our websites, email, forums, etc. So huge shout out and thanks to Pseudo Lyrics, Sir Artemis, and Kuyi. Thank you guys for your support. If you did sign up recently, you don't hear your name out today, don't worry, I will be having another video following up this one shortly as it is patch day this week. All right, let's get into the Fallout 4 news coverage. So first up, we've got a new city planner joining the fray. This is Limpy, who has Limpy's new Sanctuary SS2 city plan available. This is a light city plan for those of you guys who are looking for something that's not quite as intense as some of those out there, and this is available now on Nexus. Then for those of you who are playing in VR on Fallout 4, Samutz has you a new thing that will probably be very helpful, and that is SS2 Clipboard for VR, a HUD alternative. And this basically gives you a craftable clipboard that you can use to get a UI that will show you a lot of information about SimSettlement's mechanics. So by default, most of the HUD stuff that we have is not available for VR. So for VR players, they're often left in the dark with a lot of SS2 mechanics, and Samutz is looking to solve that problem for you guys. This actually came out in late December after I'd already put out the mod news video, so that one was missed, but it is available right now for VR players. All right, next up, we got a whole pile of workshop framework layouts from Shawzzo. So I'm going to link below to the entire mods page from this author because there are quite a few of them. So these actually came out end of December after I'd already done the cutoff for last month's mod news video. And one of the most interesting things about these, and I think a lot of people will like these, is they don't require any Creation Club or mod items. So they are just using vanilla and DLC items. So these layouts should work for everybody, and they should be relatively low impact on your system. So if you need some settlement designs, you want something quick and easy that is not going to tax your system or demand you download a bunch of stuff, these seem like a great option. So check out the workshop framework layouts by Shawzzo. Continuing the workshop framework layout train, we have got a big old collection from Athelos, and these were originally transfer settlements blueprints that have been converted over to workshop framework layouts. These are in ESL format, so you can get lots and lots of them. They're converted from a variety of authors, presumably with permission from those authors, and you can grab these all now. So check out Workshop Framework Settlement Collection by Athelos. All right, next up is one that I think a lot of you guys are going to be happy to see, and that is another take on Faster Workshop. So Faster Workshop was an F4SE DLL that Registrator 2000 put out some years ago, but it has remained unupgraded, and now we have a anniversary edition version by the Gamer X20. So if you want your workshop opening up considerably faster and you are on PC playing with the script extender and you are on a more modern version than what Faster Workshop by Reg 2K supports, this one is where you should head to. So check out Faster Workshop AE by the Gamer X20. All right, next up, I've got two mods that aren't necessarily in line with settlement stuff, but for those of you guys who enjoy the Chapter 3 war mechanics, these might be right up your alley. So many of you have probably heard of Tumbajamba. He has a ton of outfit mods out there for Fallout 4, and he did a lot of work on the Chapter 3 stuff for SS2, and Tumbajamba has put out a couple of packs of armor that look like they'd be a great addition to somebody trying to build out an army in the Chapter 3 war mechanics, and they want to customize their look. Obviously, these don't necessarily support the outfit system of SS2 right out of the box, but you could still easily grab a ton of this stuff and hand it to your troops if you want them to match, especially if you like to build kind of a tight army that has a certain look for each of its core troops. Tumbajamba's got you covered. There is a leather armor set and then a combat armor Mark II. These are both gorgeous, very, very cool looking armor packs that you guys are going to want to check out. They will both be linked below. All right, so that covers all of the new Fallout 4 mods that were on my radar this month. I do want to point out that there will be a patch for SS2 and likely a minor patch for Workshop Framework. They will be dropping, let's say at the time of this recording, probably in a couple of days, so expect them on either the 29th or 30th, so shortly after this video drops, and those will be bug fix patches as I have been toiling away at knocking out bugs during our live streams every Wednesday. If you're ever interested in watching us do that. We try and play through the mod step by step, gathering up as much information as possible. Sometimes I fix stuff right on stream. Other times I'm taking down notes, making save files and such so that I can do so off stream. So we've got a lot of fixes coming your guys' way this week. All right, guys, that is all for me. Take care and enjoy the mods.